Hi guys, how are you doing all on this very hot and sweaty day? How are you all? How are we doing? I just said that, I know. My name is Charlene. Welcome to my channel. How are we? I've said that 3 times. I've got to say something other than how are we. I'm fine, a bit hot and sweaty. So I actually have a SHEIN haul. Now this is clothes haul. This is from another part of accessories. So it's been a while that I was going to get to do these, but I've been super busy and haven't had a chance to get on and do them. So hi, how are we? How are we? I'm going to stop saying that. I'm fine, thank you. Had a very relaxing weekend. Didn't really want to do nothing. Went to Brentwood yesterday, got a bit shopping. Need a couple of bits and pieces. I'm actually watching The Boys on my telly now, which it shouldn't be on because I keep going like this, so someone's going to tell me off for that. Actually, I skipped right ahead and I'm on season 3. So we just started watching the new Jensen Ackles program Countdown, but now I've got to wait for the others to come on. My hubby put on some crap. I'm sorry, but it was, what was it called? The Risen or something like that. It was about people that had died and came back on a specific date, but that was boring. I don't want to rewatch that. So yes, so let's get into it. So my name is Charlene, if you just found my channel. Hi, how are you? I'm not going to say how are you again because that's about 50 times I've said how are you. So as you'd imagine, we're all fine. If you would like to... I can't speak, I'm sorry, it's all that orange I've been drinking. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, please do so. Please click on this beautiful face, and I think you go up or swipe up and then press the subscribe button or the notification bell. Or if you would just like to watch my video and then move on to someone else, you're quite welcome. Or if I'm not for you at all and you want to stop watching me and move on, that's fine. Now, before we get into this SHEIN clothes haul, I just wanted to show you this top. Now, I've just found this top in my wardrobe, and I actually got this from SHEIN a long time ago. I'm talking like 2 years. And it's got the tie-up part here with this and the lettuce trim, is that called? And it's a little, this kind of top. So, yeah, and they do come, well, they did. I don't even know if they still do them. Oh, something's gone on with my camera. They did do these in other colours a long time ago. Now, this haul is not going to be very long. There's 2 pieces. One piece, which is the same for the girls, a swimsuit. I did have a dress, but I already wore it, so I'm sorry, and I didn't bring that down. There's a suit and something else. And I just wanted to say, if you did catch my last video a couple of weeks ago, I sat here and said that I still don't get paid for doing these videos. Well, what I should have said was, this is my channel and I still don't get paid for doing these videos. So I've been doing this channel for just over a little bit of a year now, probably about a year and a couple of months, which is my absolute pleasure to buy the things I want and like out of my own money and then show you guys what I have bought to give you an idea. If you would like, you don't have to buy anything of my stuff. It is linked in the description box down below. Although SHEIN are very difficult to link everything down below because they give you such great big long links that it's hard to fit everything in. So if you've got 30 items, you only can put in like 5 because the links are like this. So I might have to start shortening them down just so you can actually just press on it when I do SHEIN. Yes, but that is what I should have said. I didn't mean to come off like, oh, I've been doing this channel for a year and I still don't get paid for anything or like that. You know what I mean? It just, to me, it sounded wrong anyway, but that's what I meant. It is my pleasure to buy my own things and not wait for someone to sponsor me or, you know, join a silly program or something like that. For anybody who has made it work for them, well done. I'm very pleased for you. I did try Tell Your Influencer a while ago, but nothing's come of it so far. So I have bought everything with my own money, as I said. Actually, on SHEIN, I did get a couple of vouchers. So some things come for nothing. Some things I had to pay 14 pence for, but most everything without those little extra bits in, I paid for it out of my own money. So that was actually 5 minutes into it. So let's start getting on, because the video is only going to be like 3 minutes long. I haven't got all the prices for these things, but I think the most expensive thing, which is actually now on sale, is the suit I've got. So next weekend, I don't know if I told you guys already, we are going to Clacton-on-Sea to see my sister. Hello Lisa, Madison, Georgie. We're coming, the nutties are coming. So some of these bits I've bought that I'm going to pack, and I'm going to take them with me. So I just thought I'd show you now. But yeah, I'm quite excited to see my sister, quite excited to get away. And that's nothing to do with prices, and my niece and her kids, and just be away for the weekend. So we're going to go after school, and then I'm going to come back on the Monday. And the surprise is, the girls don't know that my mum's actually booked a caravan at Highfield Grange. And she's going to be staying there the week on her own, because I'm coming back on the Monday. I have to. You know, it's the kids breaking up for school for 6 weeks holiday. They need to find all their classes and stuff like that. And then on the Friday, on the 18th, when they actually break up, we're going back down to see it on the weekend. So the girls do not know this at all. So that's what I was saying in the first place, that I don't have actual prices of these things. Now, the first 2 items I got were for a 7-year-old, which is basically exactly the same thing. So I just thought I'd show you like this. Now, I would say that it was about £5.44, and maybe a little bit cheaper with the other one or whatever, because I didn't order them both together. But with SHEIN, if you go on every day and collect points, everyday points, it does take quite a while to get them up to a good, healthy amount, but you can get them off of whatever you choose to buy. So that's a good thing to do. So I got the girls this little trousers suit. So it's got butterflies all over it. It's got that part there on me, obviously it won't fit me, which you'd wear there and round the shoulders, and that is really stretchy. Now if I remember, these did come in other colours. Here is the bottom, the quite wide leg. I mean, this would be really nice if you were going to a beach wedding in really like Cyprus or somewhere, Spain or Hawaii. You could get away with your little ones wearing this to your friend's beach wedding. Put some nice light lacy frilly top underneath if you wanted or something. Yeah, it's, and a little cute white pair of sandals at the bottom because the legs are quite flared. It doesn't smell, but it's almost like a silky material, even though it's not silk. It's what it feels like. And it's got all these cute little butterflies and roses all over them. And as I said, I got this in a size 7, which I think is 130. I know I haven't got the label. Is it in here? Ah, yeah. It just says 100% polyester and tells you how to wash it. But I'm sure in SHEIN it's a size 30. But look how cute. 130, sorry. That is. And Blue, believe it or not, actually asked for that. So that is Blue's one. Oh yeah, and I was saying that I actually think they come in other colours. So I think one comes in blue, and I think one comes in grey or something like that. I'm not too sure, I can't remember. But when we went, I'm putting that back in the bag because I need to put it away in a little while. When we went to Tenerife the last time, her girls made a little friend. I'm not sure of her name, I can't remember. You know what it's like when the kids go away and they make so many different friends that you're never really going to see again. Unless you're lucky enough to meet them again. And she actually had a very similar suit to this on, and her mummy got it from SHEIN. So Blue actually wanted one. So here is the other one, which is exactly the same, obviously, because I got them the same. They didn't have the other colour for when I was going to collect one or blue one. So, but it'll be alright. If I can get away with dressing the girls together in the same every now and again, I will take it as a win, because Blue likes tracksuits and, you know, short sets, and Colette's very much into her dresses and Barbie and stuff. So for one time, if I can get away, and that only elasticated waist only goes to there, so that's the top part here, that is as far as it will go. But she is cute. She's very cute with all the little different butterflies and flowers on, and for Blue to ask for something like that, that is very unusual. Or I might save that one for Cyprus, I don't know, because in the 6 weeks holiday we are going to Cyprus. Lucky enough, he's booked a holiday to Cyprus. We're going to Portoris, and we really, if you ever go to Portoris, guys, try and check out a place called, well, we know it as, oh, it's got no thing on it, so that's them. As I say, they were £5, £4 to £5, not very expensive. We know it as Greco Beach, but it actually is Cave Greco, or Greco Cave, set like that. You need to check that out, guys. Go on Google, look it up, or Portoris, look at Greco Beach, and it will come up with Greco Caves or something like that. It's absolutely stunningly beautiful beach. You need to go. You need to go. Oh, should we do the kids bits first and then do the adults bit afterwards? So I'm quite looking forward to going to do that. So the girls find out next, is it Tuesday? The 10th, next Friday, what class they're going to be in, as they are going up to year 3. So I actually got a little, I don't know if this is for Blue or Colette, I can't remember. So I got a little bumblebee swimsuit. There he is, and it's got one bow. I didn't even realise that. It's got one bow on the side. This is for a 7-year-old, again, 100% polyester. Everything from SHEIN is polyester, which, yeah, again, I think is 130. And she's quite stretchy. She's probably, I know it says polyester, but I was going to say it feels elasticated, but it won't be a polyester, will it? Excuse me. And then she's got the cute little, or he, butterfly, bumblebee, it's not a butterfly, that's butterflies, on the front with the wings, little flappy wings, and then the trim around the bottom to go with the bow. And then also it's got this cute little cut out of the sides. So she's cute, or he's cute, so bumblebee butt. So I think that's Colette's actually. I can't actually remember how much that was. I should actually have paused this television. I'm going to put that back in the bag. I will try and link that down in the description box below, because I forgot to put that down. And actually it comes in this package, SHEIN Swim. Usually it says SHEIN Kids on it, so I do like the way as well that they changed the bags with all this on the SHEIN. I do like that. Oh, although why I'm getting these out, I watched this major YouTube SHEIN fouls, and I'm sorry to be talking like that with my hands, but just remembering that there was one woman who had a SHEIN order, and when she opened them, there was all these tiny little bugs all crawling around in her clothes. So it's a good job while I'm doing this that I'm actually looking and checking the clothes out. That's never actually happened to me before. This one other woman, she got a pair of shoes from SHEIN, and she got 2 completely different mismatched shoes. Yeah. What else? Well, this woman got a shirt where she had a button here, and then she had the you know, the slits for the buttons, and then she had the buttons, and then no slits, and then buttons and slits. So that was really weird. Have any of you guys had any weird experiences like that from SHEIN? Now this, I've got myself a swimsuit, and I have actually tried this on. I got this in a 3XL. I don't know why I got it so big actually. I know the 2XLs do fit me. And I know that SHEIN swimwear start from about a 1XL. They start from about a 16 to about a 24. So is that a 1XL to a 5XL? I'm not too sure. I don't think it comes in the other colours. See, without I'm not getting my laptop out over there to go and have a look. But I don't think this one does come in any other colours. Now, let's untangle the mess and see what is going on. What? Oh, right. So, here it is. Here is that you can't even see nothing. Here is the swimsuit. Obviously, this is the neck part, and it has these two clips like this. Now, I absolutely hate these clips. It took me a while to figure them out, how you put them together, and then of course they literally just flips back out. So I think no, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Let me see. Does anybody else has trouble with these? Right, I'm going to have to show you this way because I can't show you around from the other way. So this is the neck part, goes round there, look like a nun then. And what you do from the back is slip that one behind there and then just put it together so it ends up closing like that. Now also down the back, dishwasher's finished, is another one of these that obviously you're going to do exactly the same thing. So I don't know if it will stay together. The back is like, oh, that. See, and it just literally pops back open. Let me see if I can do it again. I'm not sure. Oh, God, that frightened the life out of me. Does anybody else's dishwasher do that? No, I didn't know that done that. I'm really sorry. But as I just said, my dishwasher had finished and it literally just popped open on its own. Now, I don't use my dishwasher very often. I only use it when he's out. And basically, I used it to wash the frying pan and freshen up the... Oh, I'm so sorry. Freshen up the knife and forks. And it literally just popped open and frightened the crap out of me. Yeah, so basically the back part there looks like that. But these pop open really easy once you've done them up. And it's got the... Oh, this is very difficult to show you. It's got the whole... I'm going to put this part down. At the bottom there, so there's the bottom. And then you've got so there's the bottom. Obviously, it's not going to be like that. And then once that part's done up, you know, so it's got a hole there at the back. But that is how they do up. Now, this one doesn't want to come undone. And... so if I hold it like that, you get a better idea. It's really wonky, I know, but when this is all on you and done up properly, you'll have these that will cross over your front. I may try and do a try on of these. I'm not going to do them now because it's just megally too hot and I cannot be bothered to keep, honestly. Oh, I didn't even know as well. It has this slit at the front there, at the boot part. Keep changing clothes on and off. So I'll wait till it cools down a bit and I may do a try on haul as well. It also has the booby cups in there, which I always take out. There is a slit somewhere that you can get them out. Maybe on this one. These ones are not to come out, but you could just make a little slit there and pull them out if you don't like them. Usually SHEIN do a little hole in the swimsuit so you can just take these out, but with this one there is no, you kind of have to have the booby pads. There is no hole, unless it's there. Oh yeah, look. So I take back everything I just said, because it is actually here where you can just remove them or put them in like that. Now if I'm going to do a try on, I will leave them in for the moment. That is if it cools down enough. And I don't take, because I'm planning on taking this swimsuit away with me. So that is basically what that looks like. Sort that out properly. Yeah. So there's a slit there. Yeah, and that is what that. Now I'm not sure if that comes in any other colours, but as I said, I got it in a 3XL, and I think, if I'm right, yeah, that too, right, that it was about $8.99. I'm not too sure, but I know I got it because it was on sale. So I'm going to stuff that back in there. If I do this try on, if I do the try on haul, obviously I'm not going to fit into this or these, so I won't be doing them. I will include that other dress as well. I'll have to go back through SHEIN and see if I can get the links for some of these clothes, because I've missed them when they come in other orders. Now, I wanted something completely different this time, and I went for this. Obviously, yes, it's a beautiful bag, but I got this one in a 2XL. Now, this is one of those, it's a jumpsuit. Now, when I got this, it, excuse me, was $15.49, and now I've just seen that it's gone on sale for $8.99. And then I saw, unfortunately, this one has sold out. Saw that within seconds. Now, yet again, I haven't tried any of these on, which could have been, I think I was going to wear this though, but going around the school, I'm still quite new. I didn't want to, because this is what it looks like. Now, I wanted something very different and very unusual, which this is. Now, I'm not sure. This, bananas? Do we think this is bananas and trees? A very banana-y print. So that is what it looks like. Does it have a stretchy band around the waist? Hold on a second. Hang on a minute. Yes, so it has a stretchy band around the waist, which is good. And obviously at the top part here, this part, hang on, this part does up around the boobs like that. So that is why I didn't want to wear it around the school. And it has flowy arms, but not really like a bat wing, which is good. So what do we think this pattern is? Is it meant to be bananas and leaves? Or does it look like a tiger poking out a tree somewhere? I'm going for banana and leaf pattern. With the, it does look a bit big actually, with this shorts at the bottom. Obviously it's all in one. With the, these quite stretchy as well, quite big, which is good. I do really like this. I wanted to get it in something different. I do apologise if you can hear my telly, but that was the only reason that I haven't worn it or wore it around the school, because I wasn't quite sure of this part here. Hey, obviously it's just a tie up, but yeah, as I say, I wanted something really weird, something different, so I will try and do a try on for you guys, but it's going to have to cool right down before I'm standing in front of the camera changing my clothes. This, that and that dress, so yeah. As I said, this one is now sold out. I did manage to get the link, and I'm sure, again, this is in the SHEIN curves section, if I didn't say that. Obviously that's the kids section, and this is the key. Let me start that again, keep banging the table. This is the kids section, Now usually, as I said on the bags, they do SHEIN Kids. Now this just says SHEIN Swimwear, and then that says SHEIN Swim as well. So you would usually tell between the adults and the kids. And obviously the kids' clothes hasn't got anything on it, where the adults has just got SHEIN on it. But yes, so this is SHEIN Curves. Now did they ever come with SHEIN Curves on their bags? I can't remember. As I said, this is a 2XL. Sorry, I keep repeating myself today. I should just call this the repeated SHEIN haul, which I think is what I shall. Repeating myself, SHEIN haul. Yeah, and I'm sure that they start from like a 16 to a 24. I don't think they go any bigger, but that does look quite a bit big. I got in a 2XL for that reason, so it could be a bit big and loose on me. I don't like anything too tight around my legs, and I'd like it to cover a certain part of the back. So that's good. Now this is the last thing in my bag. Look at that cute little teddy bear. Look at him. He's so cute. I like him. I'm going to cut him out, I think. So now this is actually called a mushroom dress. And I've just seen that now it comes in pink, light pink. This is red, and I think the other one was white. Yeah, again, it's SHEIN Curves, isn't it? It's a 2XL, and this was about £20. I'm sorry I don't have the exact prices for you guys. I will go back before I load it up, upload this video, sorry, and try and put the links down below. But as I said, they give you so many massive links that it's very hard to put them in. Where's the top? Now I have tried this one on as well, and this, is this the back? I'm not sure. Wait a minute. Anyway, I'm going to show you this way. This is what it looks like. I can turn it around. Usually there's a line down the back with the dresses, and or usually if there's not, I just put the label to the left side. You get a tag which is here. I usually just put that to the left side. Ah, no, the bags doesn't say it, but on the label it says SHEIN Curves 2XL. So I'm going to go with the fact that my label is here, so this is the front. So this is why it's called, I'm pulling that a little bit, the mushroom dress. Now it is very elasticated around the shoulders. It obviously comes off the shoulder, and it's got, is it fingered at the waist? Yes, it's got the elasticated waist there, but only there, not at the top. And then it's got the mushroom bottom, is what I'm going to say. There is a proper name for it. Is it lace trimmed or frilled? I'm not sure, but I'm going with the mushroom bottom of the dress. And then all these little white dots, so it's like supposed to be a mushroom bottom. And then at the side, it's got these tie up, so you can tie it up in a bow at the side. She doesn't smell. She's not see-through, that's good. And she is quite flowy. Now I ordered this a smaller. I don't think I ordered it in a 2XL. 2XLs are an 18. I usually get a 20, 22 for room. Little, like, you know, move about room. But I'm thinking lately that that's a little bit too big. It's not, it's too much, you know, like I'll get someone else in there. So I'm sure I ordered this in an 18. But anyway, and she does give that flowy feel when you wear her, but she doesn't come up too short. Now I've just noticed this needs trimming off. Not good. That's okay, that's okay. I've never had really any trouble with SHEIN. And oh no, it's polyester, and yet again it feels that material. Jeez. It feels like it is polyester material, but like a bag sort of thing. It does feel like a bag, whereas that one did feel nice and quite nice and soft. I must admit, if I didn't tell you how that felt. But yeah, so there she is. I like her. As I said, I'm not sure what dress I'm going to be taken away to Clacton. I have to think about it because we're only taking a rucksack. We're not taking a suitcase because I have to go and pick my mum up. This reminds me of a curtain, almost a little bit with the ties on the side to do it up. Yeah, I have to go and pick my mum and her dog up from her house and bring her all the way back down here because then I have to go and get the kids and then go down to Clacton. Yes, very messy, I know. So I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to take that away. I do have a very little Primark's haul upstairs. Not haul, but little shop. There's another dress in there that I was going to take away. I haven't worn that because it's like a little rope and it comes round and then the boobs are very exposed and I didn't want to get a certain name. Any of you ladies out there that are on my friends list that has kids or any of the dads, you might see around the school you get them certain mums that they get that name, you know. I'm not being rude to any of the parents. Obviously you can wear what you like, it's down to you. I just like to get up in the morning, throw some clothes on, make sure my hair's brushed, my teeth's brushed and run around to school, get them in and back again. I haven't got time. I could have, but I like my sleep. I don't want to get up, putting makeup on, washing my hair every day, makeup, false lashes, fake extensions. I actually took my extensions out for a little while because my hair does actually need to be dyed and I will be getting on with that. So if it's not too hot tomorrow because it is supposed to rain a little bit, maybe I'll try and do sorry, I've lost my train of thought. Try and do a try on clothes for tomorrow. Now when I was in my old place I did do I did start doing try-ons, but very quiet. I don't know how to put music on because if they're too long they don't put music on, so it might just be me standing there going and you know what I mean. So I can talk over it and tell you exactly what I've already just told you again if you wish. Whatever. Anyway, right, so that is the end of my SHEIN haul. As I said, I have a little Primark bag upstairs waiting to me guys me to show you guys. It's not very much in there, it's kids bits and a dress for myself. I do have to pop out. I popped into Brentwood yesterday. I do have to pop out and try and pop out Thursday. I don't know if I need one thing and I'm debating whether to go into Brentwood or go to Romford because then I can pop in Primark's. But is there anything I want and need? I don't know. Decisions, my life is so hard. Yeah, anyway, yeah. And there's some bits I want to order off of Temu anyway. Right, anyway, how are we? Anyway, so that is the end of that. We'll see where the weather, where the whatever takes us. The wind, that's the word. I'm so going to call it that. And I will see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your morning, evening, afternoon, night, wherever you are. I hope you enjoy the weather and you can cope in the heat. Remember to keep hydrated, keep cool as much as possible. Yeah, and just enjoy before it rains and the winter comes and we're all moaning how cold it is. Much love to you all and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.